Are plant-based milks good sources of calcium? Are you curious about whether plant-based milks can provide the calcium your body needs? Let's break it down together. Many plant-based milks can indeed be good sources of calcium, especially when they are fortified. Unlike dairy milk, which naturally contains about 300 milligrams of calcium per cup, many alternatives like almond, cashew, rice, pea, and oat milks are often fortified to match those levels. Soy milk typically has less natural calcium but is frequently fortified to align with dairy milk's calcium content. However, it is important to note that the calcium in plant-based milks may not always be absorbed as well as the calcium from dairy. This is due to compounds like phytates found in some plants, which can inhibit calcium absorption. Calcium bioavailability, or how well your body absorbs calcium, varies between different sources. Dairy calcium is generally well absorbed, with about 30 to 32% bioavailability. In contrast, plant-based sources, especially those containing phytates, may have lower absorption rates, around 20 to 30%. This means that even if a plant-based milk is fortified to contain the same amount of calcium as dairy milk, your body might use a bit less of it. For those following a vegan diet, fortified plant-based milks are essential calcium sources. They provide a dairy-free option that can help meet your calcium needs for strong bones. It is advisable to choose fortified plant-based milks and also include other calcium-rich plant foods like leafy green vegetables, tofu, nuts, and seeds to ensure you get enough calcium. The nutrient content in plant-based milks can vary widely. While dairy milk naturally contains a range of vitamins and minerals, many plant-based milks have lower protein content and may lack certain vitamins unless fortified. For instance, soy milk tends to have higher protein compared to almond or oat milk. It is always a good idea to check the labels to ensure you are getting the nutrients you need. In practical terms for a vegan diet, here are some tips. Always opt for calcium-fortified plant-based milks to help meet your daily calcium requirements. Pay attention to the protein content of the plant milk, especially if you have higher protein needs. Be mindful of added sugars in flavored plant milks and choose unsweetened varieties when possible. Lastly, complement your plant-based milks with other calcium-rich vegan foods to support your bone health. In summary, plant-based milks can be good sources of calcium when fortified, but their calcium absorption may be somewhat lower than that of dairy milk. For those following a vegan diet, fortified plant-based milks combined with a varied diet rich in calcium-containing plants can help maintain adequate calcium intake.